Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a new edition of our show titled Speak of Africa. Brothers and sisters, we're very happy to meet you again today. Each time, we just enjoy spending the time with you. The minutes go very, very fast, and we always look forward to seeing you again the following week. Today, we have so much news to share with you. We just want to share news that can really help impact your life. We just do not want to share with you what is happening in the African world. We want to help you make sense out of what is also happening. Okay? So we're going to start the show of today by going to Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, also known as Côte d'Ivoire, is a former French colony. We're going to take the show to Ivory Coast today because we have some sad news to announce. On Sunday, a very popular African artist known as DJ Arafat lost his life. He was involved in a motorbike accident. Okay? So he hit a vehicle driven by a journalist, and it looks like he was dead on the spot, but they took him to the hospital, and doctors tried as much as possible to resuscitate him, but they could not. So he died. Even though we say an artist never dies because he has a lot of works. In fact, DJ Arafat is one of the originators of a music genre known as Coupé de Calais. Coupé de Calais became very, very popular. It was a genre that was invented by Ivorians in France, in Paris. Most of these guys were disc jockeys. So they were sampling music and coming up with different sounds, breaking them up, putting them together. And most Africans enjoy dancing to the tune of this music. Then they turn it into more like an art form, into a style. Okay? So you saw the guys going to Paris, enjoying life, spreading money. So I'm going to make you listen to at least a piece of music of Coupé de Calais, just to give you a feel for what this music sounds like. Go ahead, listen to it. So DJ Arafat was the best. He won many awards for this genre of music. He popularized it. All over the world, people were really mourning. We saw the scene of the accident. It was really sad. I mean, it looks like everything was just torn apart, and we just feel for this great artist who've lost an important life. But an artist never dies. He's gone too soon, but he will still live in his works. He has left so many works behind, and we think we're going to enjoy these works. We'll have to remember him, which is why we say an artist never dies. It is really interesting that in the midst of a civil war, these people were actually enjoying music. Ivory Coast went through a very tough civil war, but they emerged through this civil war and started rebuilding their country. So this is really a positive sign for Africa. Next, we're going to move our show now to Nigeria. Okay, to our Muslim brothers and sisters, we're going to say Eid Mubarak. We really want to share our prayers with you for enjoying the feast of Eid Mubarak, and we want to draw attention to this feast. So we don't have to be Muslims to have solidarity with our brothers who are Muslims and our sisters who are Muslims all over the world. So we want to share this solidarity with you. We stand with you, okay? First of all, we are brothers and sisters, and we take this message. And Sisiku Ayoktabe also extends an Eid Mubarak message to all the Muslims all over the world. We wish you peace, profound peace, and happiness. Then, we have a Muslim brother that we've talked about, Sheikh Zakzaki. We understand that he has gone finally to India for treatment, even though the Buhari government had to send a government official with him so that it should not escape. But we're just happy that the pressure you guys have been putting on this Buhari government, the government finally has allowed this guy to travel for treatment. So we think this is really a humane way of treating our fellow brothers and sisters. It took a lot of protests and people dying on the street for this to happen. We were really happy that finally Sheikh Zakzaki has left Nigeria for treatment in India. We pray for him and we pray for all his followers and we wish him well and we wish his wife well. So we think this is really a good sign that the Buhari government has allowed him to go for treatment. We saw some pictures of Buhari at home relaxing, picking his teeth with a toothpick and with his kids. But that was a funny moment. But we want to concentrate on Zakzaki because we think this is something that really pains us.
Life insurance money secrets of millionaires and billionaires exposed. Discover how America's rich and famous exploit these arcane tools to build fabulous wealth. Why should these big white guys have all the fun? Let Prince Ojong, the celebrity author of The Miraculous Millionaire, show you the little understood life insurance way to riches. Are you still doubting the good things that life insurance can do for you? Trust strategies, estate planning, 401k rollover, annuity contract, cash value, education funding, executive benefits, income protection, life protection, living benefits, mortgage protection, tax-free retirement? Think and grow rich with life insurance. Your amazing journey to wealth begins by calling Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131.
Next, we're going to leave Nigeria and go to Senegal. In the case of Senegal, last week we spoke about President Macky Sall. Macky Sall has been president for a while and he manipulated the system to run for a re-election and won. Recently, he imprisoned a very famous journalist of Senegalese extraction, Adama Gaye. Adama Gaye is a very, very popular journalist. He's been to Stanford University. He used to work for Jeune Afrique. Why did Macky Sall arrest him? Macky Sall just took advantage of anti-terrorism laws. Today, in most African countries, a lot of the presidents are protecting themselves by enacting laws of anti-terrorism. When you criticize them, they look for ways to say, oh, you are a terrorist. So they are misusing the word terrorist, and we want the international community to understand this fact. A lot of these African leaders are not really fighting terrorism. They are simply using terrorism as a cover. Whenever you criticize them, they look for a way to say you are a terrorist or you are promoting terrorism, which is not really true. So we really want our people to know this. So we are telling Macky Sall, free Adama Gaye, because you're going to draw more attention to this fine journalist. Adama Gaye has a lot of friends. He has a lot of friends in high places. Even the president of Ghana is his friend. You can see pictures of Adama Gaye with the president of Ghana, and he has touched so many lives. We've gone on his Facebook page. So we're just telling Macky Sall to release him. If you do not release him, you draw more and more attention to this individual and you make him a martyr for no good reason. So Macky Sall, please release Adama Gaye. He did not do anything wrong. You are just arresting him because he's been criticizing your government. It's okay to criticize a government. Freedom of speech is part and parcel of every democracy. You cannot call yourself a democracy, then you don't want the people to criticize you. As a president, you are not a god. You are not even a king. But most of these African leaders perceive themselves to be kings, okay? If you are a king, then you should have the divine right of kings. No, that's the Middle Ages. We are living in a modern age. So we're telling most of these African leaders, please change your ways. Change your ways, okay? Now we're going to move from Senegal straight to Equatorial Guinea. We've covered Equatorial Guinea many times on our show. And if you look at some of the videos that we've shared with you on our channel, we've talked a lot about Equatorial Guinea. It is true the country is a dictatorship, but we've really been looking at the progress the country has made. The dictator has done some really good things. I know Professor George Bernard Ayite used to say, there is no such thing as a good dictator. But I think when a dictator does something good, we should for once say, yes, this is something good. We did a whole video where we exposed the development in Equatorial Guinea. It's a small country that got oil recently, but they've been able to make good use of their oil wealth. There may be talk of corruption and bribery, but it is on a very low scale compared to a country such as, say, Cameroon. So Equatorial Guinea has done very, very well with their money. So even though Equatorial Guinea is part of the French trading bloc, which is called CEMAC, recently they have been protesting the idea of foreigners coming into their country illegally. This reminds us of President Donald J. Trump in the United States, who is trying to build a wall to keep all foreigners, Mexicans, and all these people who bring drugs and they are not the best. It's the same thing that is happening now between Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. The government of Equatorial Guinea has been putting signposts on the border of the Ntem River where Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea meet. So they want to erect to keep away Cameroonians and other foreigners who intrude or encroach on their territory. This action has already angered the Cameroon government so much so that they were able to send their military leader, General René Claude Mecca, to go and look at the development at OCK, which is part of the border between Equatorial Guinea and Cameroon. So when we show you pictures of this, the Equatorial Guineans do not really want Cameroonians and other foreigners to get into their territory. They feel they're going to bring crime. And in fact, if you remember, a few years ago, there was an attempted coup d'etat against the government of Equatorial Guinea. And they think it's because the border is very porous. A lot of people are coming in and going out. So they want to limit such movement. We understand this action is going to reduce the volume of trade that has been taking place, because the goal of most of these regional trading blocks is to increase trade, to increase the flow of movement amongst the African people. But now that Equatorial Guinea is looking at this differently, it's going to limit trade. And so many people have already commented on this development, but we think it's going on. So it looks more like there's some kind of envy. The Equatorial Guineans have built their country. They have a country that is not just like a hub, an international hub. A lot of conferences are taking place there. The roads are beautiful. You can even see a lot of the development taking place. Most of the American companies are down there. They're doing a lot of good work. At one point, Equatorial Guinea was really a poor place. In fact, I remember at one point their president did not even have a nice car, and Amadou Ahidjo had to give him a car. But today, Cameroon looks like a pauper. Cameroon used to be the envy of Central and West Africa. But today, Cameroon just looks like a garbage can, because wherever you go, you only find dirt. There's no development. So by contrast, their neighbor, who used to be poor, has become a nouveau rich. And you know the way nouveau rich behave. Sometimes they have some bad manners. So they have started kicking the Cameroonians, and I think the Cameroonians are not very, very happy, especially the Cameroon government, which is not really doing much to develop the country. So that's what is really happening. We just hope this doesn't develop or degenerate into a war, because already Cameroon is handling too many wars, okay? There's so many fronts where there is conflict. Central African Republic, in the north, Boko Haram, okay? In the west, you have the Ambazonia conflict. So you have conflict everywhere, and it looks like the way things are ending for this Mr. Paul Biya guy, things are not ending well. There's conflict everywhere. So when we look at this, you can even think that for a guy who is this old, he will want to leave a legacy. But apparently, Mr. Paul Biya is not really interested in leaving a legacy. He just wants to keep killing people every day. We are really tired of showing you images of people dying. But I will tell you frankly, every day on our Facebook page, WhatsApp, we're receiving messages, pictures of people being killed by Mr. Biya's thugs. Every day, they're just killing them in cold blood, breaking their bellies, tearing them up. You see intestines coming out, heads broken apart, blood oozing out of those heads. So the images are so gory to a point that we don't want to be sharing them with you anymore. But if you are curious, go to our Facebook page or WhatsApp. You see some of those images. We don't want to be sharing them anymore because we are really sick and tired watching them. Whenever you watch these images, you cannot really sleep. But it looks like the Biya government is hell-bent on killing more people.
Hey, yo, Shape, I thought you was gonna take me to this place so I could get my taxes done. You know I'm trying to buy a new house. What's up?
Let's get it on. If you searching for a house, call up my man Prince Ojong, the best in real estate. Take it from your guy Shape. When I say his services are the best in the states where it's born, he even take care of your tax forms, fat refunds. So come get your business done. Consultations, financial organization, fast processing, no waiting. This man is amazing. The Prince.
Act now and call Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131. That's 240-350-1131.
This week, what is really happening in Cameroon now is the issue of school resumption. School resumption has become a very, very big issue. When we look at it, there are actually two sides in this conflict. It's more like a debate. Who is winning? Who is losing? On the one side, the Biya government is stating that schools must resume in the Anglophone regions. On the other hand, the Ambazonia Restoration Forces are saying no, school cannot resume in the Anglophone regions because there is a major conflict, people are dying. There have to be a ceasefire before schools can resume. And we even have an audio tape which we want to play for you. In this audio tape, there is a lady, we'll call her Mami Batibo or Mami Ambazonia. Mami Ambazonia is just presenting the issue, why school should not resume. And she is really siding with an activist known as Eric Tato, who is very, very popular on social media. And the lady is really giving support to Eric Tato for his stance. And people have really been talking a lot about Eric Tato, and the lady was just giving support to Eric Tato. So we want you to listen to this video, you listen to the audio tape and get the lady's message. The lady may be speaking in Pidgin, but she knows what the issues are. So we'll just give you a moment to just listen to what she's saying, because she really captures all the main issues. She looks at the conflict, what started as a mistake in decolonization to the French exploiting the affairs of Cameroon independence to present day. So she sheds light on all the real facts, why the Biya government is afraid to come to the table, because they don't really have any facts. Everything is just lies and lies and lies. So listen to the tape that the lady is offering, and you really enjoy the tape. She speaks in Pidgin, which I think you can understand. So I give you a moment. Listen to the tape.
Eric, Tato, Mami, Batibo, and talk. Go ahead. No mind. For all the cost way, some people they cost you at the year. Some not, some zero. We are here. Tatan Avo in the talk. I don't know. Another one now, whether Barata. Now who can side there, because I don't hear some video we make them. My head chakara. Now this kind of thing they make people when they know they understand the truth, they know they get ignorant. They go begin to believe. Then they change, they waka waka. I say, go ahead. We, Mami, we will born you. We dey for your back. With any other person where it go to support you. We dey for your back. We dey pray. A day has here. I know they walk. I just shit on me. I be Mami. My work now say, when I listen, they message them. for Amazonia. I finish. I wake up. I start pray. My honor for listening and wake up, pray. And God the hear. Because if he God no be the hear, no be nine that they talk today. Now say, when they say independent, people they must die. I the prayer where the pray, we not be other me, we mammy, we the talk for fun, we the talk, we the pray for them, we picking them way. They don't satisfy their life for defend our country, and we go win. We must get that independent. Whether they go, like the public let it go up, come down, we go get them. We go take that independent. So, no mind. Probably think say that I'm away all them they with the fruity, with the all man, baby. Now you way that blood, now you go make the win that thing. They no go win them. We go win that thing. We go receive that independent. No mind. At the year all course where they cost you. Can you imagine say some man go talk say Eric that to the war with the lollipop. That means say true. People, they don't understand this revelation. They don't understand it. Someone who can't stand talk. You know they even talk with name. You just talk. Why you the fear? Talk with your name. So, Eric, I say God go bless you. A day has here. I know they work, but when some man come, he tell me say, take the $5 or $10. Mommy, take him. Buy a cat, call Cameroon. I say yes. Thank you, I'm glad. I know they call Cameroon. Now we they Cameroon, we know get they WhatsApp. I know they call me. I they take my money. Gadala. When he really $50, I they go give him for Amazonia. For county by county. For my account, for Batubu. Me, mommy. I the praise the people where they don't give up, where they know they want give money, say, Sako don't chop money. Yes, Sako don't chop money. What is that tabbing? But if there be reason, they for still give another money. Because if you not give, now for they go fair. Yes, they don't chop money, but me we do how. We get for go ahead. Because if she don't now say they don't chop money, I not go give money. The problem not go before, not go work. But I the glad people where they still send hand for back and they give. We the pray. Eric, now me, I be your mommy, now me I talk. No worry, go ahead. Yes, God will bless you. No fear, no give up. Talk. Begin talk your truth, and the truth will set you free. It will set you free. You cannot give judgment where you not just case. You just wake up by judgment. No. You must judge the case before you give the judgment. And the truth nothing come for conclusion. The lie. The lie. If you did lie, it cannot work. When you did lie nothing come to anything. Now only the truth, and the truth they ever people that they ever come agree the truth now for last. Are they glad people where they talk, they glad you say yes, you be talk through it. Yes, now people where they understand. The one them when they don't understand, they don't know. Now me, I beg try, listen this message. I just give them now because say, I want thank you, say, yes, as you the boy, the son die, no give up. We did for your band, we did pray. And we go more read for the summer. We cannot break for road. By God's grace, that very God will be created well. The very God will give we for Amazonia, the born we for thee. He give we the resources. Say now when I think them, when I go grow with them and became men when our generation. Now some man don't come out from nowhere, come. It the key we picking them. Say, a one, take land. Take land, now your own. Take land how? If you know say now your own, come to the table. Come talk. You go take your land back. Why you don't agree for come? Because you know say if you come, you no get thing where you go talk. You no get no one single word where you go offer. Because all the thing that lie. Connie day for this power. We define our country, our independence. What a proof, what a document, what a exhibit, what a witness. For be the fight independent, fight we with nothing, empty, nothing where it ever talk. Always say na indivisible. Indivisible how? Federation where be the tongue now say no we go for federation. The first federation where will be who side we go? If be one go move from, it be move from here and who will be there? No. Why be move that one? Now this one way we the go now. Now it will go keep on permanent. It cannot work. It cannot work. Yes, it cannot work. So may God bless you. Begin pray. We the pray for una. Una we wanna be leader. We wanna the fight for this thing. I the pray. We the pray. Una go before. Thank you. God bless you.
Thanks for watching this tape that the lady has presented. You can get the position. So basically, school resumption is a big debate now. We don't want to take sides, but we're just telling you that it's difficult for schools to resume in an atmosphere of insecurity. And it looks like a lot of the elites, like Paul Atanganji, who are really supporting Mr. Biya, just do not want to deal with reality. A lot more blood is going to be shed because of this school resumption. Because what's going to happen is the government is going to force the hand of the people, the parents who send their kids to school. Then they're going to start shooting the government and the Amber Boys. And when you look at what we told you before, the Amber Boys are really emerging now like people who are fighting for Christ, because a lot of stuff that they are doing is just like God is on their side. They are acquiring more weapons, and they are using these weapons effectively. They have more generals. Look, for example, a few days ago in Boyo, the guys put on a very good fight, and they had to repel the convoy of the governor of Northwest region. They even killed over 10 soldiers because they're having better weapons. We predicted this more than a year ago, which is why we were really advising both parties that, listen, let this conflict end, because when you allow these Amber Boys to continue fighting, they're going to learn how to fight, they're going to acquire more weapons, then it will be difficult for the soldiers of La Republique to fight them. So in frustration, what the La Republique soldiers do is they just come to neighborhoods and just kill innocent civilians because they cannot find the Amber Boys. The Amber Boys are very agile. They use what we call guerrilla war tactics. Asymmetrical warfare is different from traditional warfare. A traditional army is used to traditional fighting. They are not used to ambushes, hitting and running. And that's why the Amber Boys are really winning, because they hit and run. Then the La Republique soldiers will come to a neighborhood. We even saw pictures of a lady who cooks food, and that's how she makes a living. The La Republique soldiers came and killed this lady with her kids because they claim she was giving food to Amber Boys. This lady is just running a business and she's feeding everybody. So why are you killing her because she's giving food to Amber Boys? So the message that we have for Amber Boys is we want to encourage them to believe in God. Okay? When you have a war, just like Mami Ambazonia is saying on the tape that we just played for you, when you believe in God, you want God to be on your side. So in this conflict, we're telling the Amber Boys to make a transition. Just as they've made a transition from using mostly den guns to AK-47, we want them now to make a transition to put God on their side. Because when God is on your side, then you are fighting a holy war. So we want them now to be fighting a holy war, a jihad, a crusade. When they start fighting a holy war, it will be a lot easier for them to win. They may believe in audacious, which we encourage them to do what they have to do to win. But at the same time, we're encouraging them to believe in God. Because when you believe in God, you have an advantage over your enemy. When the world knows now that what you're fighting is God's fight, God will put all the resources for you. Look at history. God has always helped people who are fighting in His name. And we're encouraging the Amber Boys to make this a religious war. I want them to take the fight from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. I want God to be with them. So the Amber Boys need to take this fight, make it a religious fight. And I hear them talk a lot about Amok. Amok is not really what they think, okay? Amok stands for Ancient Mystical Order Rosicruci. Most of the members are called Rosicrucians. People tend to think that when you are in Amok, you've joined a society of devil worship. That's not true. Most of what the people in La Republic are doing is black magic. It's not Amok. I know what happens in Amok. I've been a member of Amok for many years, so I know what is happening there. When I went to Amok, I was looking for Christ, but I found out that even though they talk a lot about Christ, Christ doesn't belong there. That's not where you need to be to discover Christ. What they do in Amok is to teach you the philosophy, science, and art of personal development. How you can develop yourself so that you should be able to do stuff like intuition. A wrong thing to think that most of these Bia people are members of Amok, they are killing. No, they are members of Amok, but they don't do what even Amok teaches. They spend most of their time practicing black magic. That's what you need to know. So those who need more information on Amok, this show is limited. We don't have time. Next time, let them email us or call us. We'll share more information so that they get to understand what really Amok is about. So we have so much information that we can share. We'll even share even secret experiments. There's stuff that if you know, you can use it in war and you'll be able to win the war. Okay, so we really want to make the people know. Look at even like King Constantine, Emperor Constantine in Rome. How did the Catholic Church find itself in Rome? It's because Emperor Constantine won the war and united the Roman Empire, and he became the sole emperor. Okay? So he won because God was on his side. His mother, Helena, who is Greek, was married to a Roman. One of my professors used to say, Rome conquered Greece militarily, but Greece conquered Rome culturally. So the Romans were barbarians. So what we're telling you now is, do what some of these historians have done. Look at Emperor Constantine. Look at Joan of Arc in France. When you believe in God, God will fight your fight. And that's the message that we're giving to Ambazonians. Believe in God and let God fight the fight for you. Okay? So when you believe in God, and we're going to teach you how you can really connect with God so that God can really help you. And if you contact us, we're going to share all these ideas and God will be fighting your fight. So even though you're fighting, we're going to share prayers with you, different things that you can do to have an advantage over your enemy. Because already we're telling you, change this, let it become a holy war. Let it become a jihad. Let it become a crusade. If you can follow what we're telling you, you see that things will work well. Do not worry about a lot of detractors, because we see that in this revolution, you have a lot of detractors, even like Niger Frundi. Niger Frundi is irrelevant. Most of the things he's doing now is just like he's selling after the market. He keeps doing the wrong thing. For example, we have a video where he went to Limbe a second time. The first time he went to Limbe was when Sonara was burnt. But he went to Limbe again because there was a sad tragedy in Limbe where a family ate poisonous food and died, and the police even came with a van to pick the child who was claimed to be the killer. So there's still a lot of controversy surrounding this story. So we don't really want to build any conclusions yet until we've done some investigations. But the story is really running wild like fire. Everywhere. You can even see the police van that came and picked up the child and the mother who were claimed to be the culprits. But we want you to know that once we get all the information, we're going to share this with you and you'll be able to use this information. Okay? So we thank you very much for watching our show of today, and we want you to know that we're on your side. And we want you to know that we want you to also get God to be on your side, because when God is on your side, you're going to win. So just like Mami Ambazonia Batibo is saying, when you have God on your side and you pray well, then you're going to win the war. So in history, look at Goliath. Big guy. La République is just like Goliath. Okay? Ambazonia is like David. David is small, but David is going to win because God will fight the fight for them. So we're telling you, take this video, share it with your friends, watch it and share and share and share. That's the only way more people will get to know about our show. You're doing that already, but we're telling you to do it even more because we're on the move and want to create this revolution so that more people should know our message. Because our message is really simple, okay? We want something that can benefit you, and we're telling you once again, share this video with your friends. Tell them also to share it with their own friends so that our message can go far and wide. Thank you very much, and God bless you. See you next week.
Selling a service or a product? Need buyers? Use the African Nation TV as a channel to reach many viewers. Act now and call Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131. That's 240-350-1131. Act today.
Take me to this place so I can get my taxes done. You know I'm trying to buy a new house. What's up?
Let's get it on. If you're searching for a house, call up my man Prince Ojong, the best in real estate. Take it from your guy's shape. When I say his services are the best in the states where it's born, he even take care of your tax forms, back refunds. So come, get your business done. Consultations, financial organization, fast processing, no waiting. This man is amazing. The Prince.
Act now and call Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131. That's 240-350-1131.